Okay, been a pretty productive day today. So, got all the walls painted. Got a second coat on the walls today. So that's all painted all around here. I do apologise for the light. It's 10:30 at night. Got painted up here, all up here as well, behind the door. Just pop that out. There we go. So that's all done. I haven't cut in around the top yet because the cornice that I painted yesterday was still too wet to put tape under that bottom lip. So I'm going to give it a couple of days to harden up, and then I'll mask right around the underside of the lip, and then paint the grey all the way up to the top. So yeah, I've got most of my architraves cut, and we got some more over here too, and some on that side. I haven't done that corner bit yet because I've got to put the architrave in around the door to know how short to cut that. That's not too bad. All the doors are going to remain white. I have to repaint this because this has gone a little bit sort of yellow over the last 20 years. So we'll freshen that up and freshen the door up and paint all that white along with the architraves. Even though they're white, I'm still going to paint them because they do have some marks and some stains on them. What else we got? I've painted all the window surround. Still got the tape on there at the moment. I want to wait for that to give that a couple of days, let it harden up properly before I peel the tape off it. So that's done. I was able to put all the covers back on the power points and on the light switch. Another job I did was I refitted the door. I still need to change the clear plastic out and put some black plastic in there, but I had to space it out because I had to allow for the thickness of the tiles. So I've had to screw a piece of wood in there to give me clearance for the hinges. So I now need to fill all those screw holes that you can see in the wood, fill those, and then paint that white as well. So I sort of ran out of time. But at least it's on. I know it works now. I've allowed a little bit more of a gap up the side of it so it doesn't actually hit the tiles when it opens. Hoping next weekend to get these few tiles finished off. Got a couple two down here that need finishing off, and then we start the floor. So yeah, yeah, it's coming along good. It's coming along good. I went around and I pulled all the plastic off the aluminium trims today. So all up here and around the top and down here on the basin, you can probably still see a little bit of plastic. There's a little bit of plastic there. Thought I got it all, but nope. Still a little bit there. I expected a few bits and pieces to sort of pop up over the next couple of days, but I'll get that. You know, as I see it, I'll pull it off and yeah, just keep cleaning up as I go. So I still need to put that piece of quad in there, but I can't do that until the floor tiles are laid because I won't know what the distance is going to be from the top of the architrave to the basin until the tiles are down, because this architrave will sit on top of the tiles. What else? What else? Not much. There's still a lot of small jobs to do. There's like obviously big jobs like the floor and finishing off that section of wall. But you know, some of the things I covered the other day were cutting back the thread on this, shortening this up. What I'm going to have to do also is I'm going to have to obviously turn the water off so that I can remove this cap and remove these plugs and then fit the tapware. Once the tapware is fitted, I can turn the water back on and it'll be okay. Obviously all the tiles need to be washed down, everything needs to be washed down, but not until all tiles in here are laid, including the floor tiles. So yeah, so nothing will get washed down yet. They're still very dirty. I've got a couple of paint specks here, just noticed those. It's probably a lot more on the walls. I just wasn't able to see it today, but it's not too bad. It's coming up okay. So all the repairs that I had to do up there on the cornice, I had a lot of damage up there from when we removed the plasterboard from this wall. It was stuck in there and we really had to, with the use of a reciprocating saw, to cut in behind the cornice to cut the nails out that was holding the plasterboard in. So it made a bit of a mess of it, but you wouldn't know now. It's come up fairly good. It's come up fairly good. So the jobs over the next couple of days are going to be to cut the architrave for the door here and for the window, and once all they're cut, then all this stuff on the floor and what will go around the door and the window, I'll take that outside, take that into the garage and start painting it and get that ready to bring back in and install. And might paint the door and that door frame to clean that up, and then clean this door down and paint it as well. And yeah, they're probably the easiest jobs I can do this week without doing too much with my back. It's just starting to come good now. There's still a lot of pain in it, but I don't want to overdo it because I've already, by the time I go back to work, I'll have had nearly a week and a half off already, so I don't really want to take any more time off. So we'll just, yeah, I'll just take it easy and I'll do what I can. Yeah, that's it. No more to tell. That's everything done in here for the moment. It might be just this. I've got this nail here. For some reason, before I put the paint on, I'd sanded it, it was smooth. And then I put 2 coats of paint on and now you can see it. So I may have to go over that again with some plaster. And then repaint. But lucky it's only a very tiny section. I had to do a little bit of repaint here as well. It's probably can come off now. So, oops, I don't know what I was filming then. So yeah, same deal when the walls are really dry. So in a few days time, then I can put the tape on the wall here and then paint the architrave. And then I'll get a nice clean line there. So that's it. Alright, I'm going to keep this video short and go and sit down for a while and relax.